Hi everyone, Anna Kessler here with a new tutorial, and today I'm going to show you how to make a toilet paper roll gift box. So the first thing we're going to do is flatten our toilet paper roll, and toilet paper roll come in different sizes, so there are no measurements here. Now I want to make my box about 3/4 of an inch high. So after flattening, I'm going to measure 3/4 of an inch from the edge, from the long edge, and then use my bone folder to make a score line. And then I'm going to fold on the score line and flatten it again, so it will also create the same fold line on the other side, 3/4 of an inch apart from the first fold line that we did. So this way I already have my outer part of the box. So just burnish all your score lines, and then what you need to do is put this under something heavy and make it flat for an hour or two. But before that, I want to show you how to measure the drawer. So first we need to measure the length, which is 3 3/4, and then we need to measure the width, which is 2 inches. Each of you will have different measurements because your toilet paper roll is a different size. And then to make the drawer, we need to add to this measurement 3/4 of an inch on each side, because the drawer has 4 walls. So we need to add 1 1/2, which is 3/4 plus 3/4, to each of the sides, giving us 5 1/4 by 3 1/2. You can decide what measurements you want to use. You can make your drawer, for example, 1/2 an inch or 1/4 of an inch. It doesn't have to be 3/4 of an inch. But your piece of cardstock for the drawer in these measurements will be 5 1/4 by 3 1/2, and then you're going to score it at 3/4 of an inch on each side, and these will be the walls for a drawer that is going to go inside the outer box that we did from the toilet paper roll. So once we've done that, we're going to cut from the edge to where the 2 score lines meet, and then take a little wedge off. We're going to do that on all 4 corners. These are the tabs that we're going to glue to make our drawer. So we're going to cut on all 4 sides and then fold them. So we're going to fold all the score lines. Always burnish it really well with your bone folder. And then we just put some glue. This is how it's going to be glued. We're going to put some glue on the little tabs and then glue them to the wall of the drawer. And of course you need to align it perfectly to make sure it's straight. Otherwise the drawer will not fit inside your toilet paper roll box. And then do the exact same thing on the other side to complete your drawer. And of course you can use whatever color that you want for the drawer. I'm just using black because it matches my papers, but you can use whatever colors that you want. Next we're going to color around the score lines and the edges of the box, because I don't want it to look brown. I want it to look black and match my drawer. You can do this with acrylic paints. You can do this with whatever color that you want that matches your drawer or is different than the drawer, or you can leave it brown or whatever color your toilet paper roll is. Now let's see. We are going to cover with our cover papers, and again, there are no measurements because each of the toilet paper rolls in the drawers is going to be in different measurement. But you need to measure the front of the drawer. This is the only part of the drawer that we're going to cover. So you're going to measure it, how wide it is and how tall it is. Well, it is 3/4 of an inch tall, but how wide it is. And then you're going to cut a paper which is around 1/8 of an inch smaller. So you'll see that black trim around it. And then you're going to measure the sides of the box as well and cut papers again 1/8 of an inch smaller. And then you cover your toilet paper roll box from all 4 sides. I'm going to cover the bottom as well. This is optional. If you don't want to use paper for that, you can leave it uncovered, but I don't know, I want to cover it. And then the only thing you need to do, of course, after covering your box with papers is embellishing it, which is the fun part, because when you embellish a box like this, you can add 3D embellishments, you can add really a lot of volume, make this a really fancy box, gift box. Anyway, our box is ready. And for the embellishments, I'm going to add a really large flower with some little glitter and snow on it. But I want it to be a little bit of 3D. So what I'm going to do is show you a really nice trick to add dimension to embellishments. I simply take some scrap paper strips that I have from scrapbook papers that I cut or whatever papers that I have, and I simply fold them, and I glue them when I fold them, and then I glue a few of them together to create a little bit of a dimension. I'm not using 3D foam tape because that is sometimes not strong enough. So instead of using the volume of the foam tape, I'm creating sort of a foam tape by myself by simply creating a little tower of folded papers. And then when you glue it with liquid glue, it's much stronger and it holds really nicely. And you can add as many folded papers as you want to make it as tall as you want until you're happy with how tall it is. So I'm just going to add one more folded piece, and I think that will be high enough. So I'm gluing them all together. It will give me around maybe 1/8 of an inch, maybe a little bit more. So I'm attaching this to the flower and then attaching the flower to the box. And then I have my really nice flower here. And I can add my other embellishments, some leaves, some other flowers. You can basically embellish it with whatever you want. You can add stickers, you can add cutout images from pattern papers, you can add glitter, you can add little trees standing, whatever you want. You can embellish your box and then put whatever you want inside. It can fit a gift card, chocolate, money, jewelry, whatever you want. And of course, if you want a longer box, you can use a paper towel roll or whatever rolls you have. They can be boxes as well. So I'm just finishing with embellishing my box. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click on the little bell icon to be notified when I upload a new video, so you won't miss anything and you'll be able to follow all the tutorials and make all the projects. Just going to add these babies here for a little bit of glitter, and then my box will be finished. And of course, I didn't mention that you can use whatever papers you want to cover the box, obviously. And this does not have to be just a gift box for Christmas. It can be for birthdays, for other holidays, for anniversaries, for whatever occasion that you want, for a baby shower. They can be really cool party favors, because you can always have empty toilet paper rolls. It's free. So you can just use this idea for many other opportunities. So I think I like how the box looks. Really hope you like this too. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you next time.